Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to get my kitchen cleaned and organized, so if you need some inspiration, then this is the video for you. If you're new here, my name is Anne and I love to do all things homemaking, and I'd love it if you'd hit that subscribe button. And if you're returning, thank you so much. Alright, so I want to apologize in advance that I currently have a cold, but I have committed to Vlogmas for you all, and for me Vlogmas means all different types of videos, and I needed to get this video out for you because I love you all so much. So I'm going to start with cleaning underneath my sink. When I moved in, we just threw things under the sink and I never got around to organizing it and cleaning it, and 5 months later I am getting around to it. As you can see, it was a huge mess. I couldn't find anything and it was super frustrating. And for those of you who are wondering, every time I say we, I mean me and my family. They helped me tremendously clean this whole house and move me in. So it is just me living in here and, you know, going through a divorce. But when I say we, it is me and my family. I can't help but laugh at myself because my hair is a hot mess here. Again, I'm sick and I just filmed this video today and I'm doing the voiceover. And I realized that after I curled it, I didn't do anything with the back. I didn't even backcomb it. I just did my hair and started filming the video without even thinking about it. Now I have big regrets, but the video is done. I need to get it out. I can't redo it, obviously. So all you could do is laugh at yourself when you do silly things. But as I was cleaning under here, I thought that there was a bunch of rodent droppings, like rat poop or mice poop, and it turned out to be just a bunch of dead bugs, luckily, and it looks like they've been there for a very long time. This house was vacant for well over 10 years. And so I'm slowly trying to get it together. I feel like I've done a good job so far, just 5 months in, but there is still a lot of work to be done in this house. And hopefully one day I could live in it while it's finished before moving on to the next chapter in life. But right now, we're focusing on the house, getting this all cleaned up, and then trying to get this as organized as possible.
Wouldn't lie to you, doesn't matter what I do. She's got a hold on me. She knows how to drive a truck, but she lets me pick her up when we're going dancing. My heart stops beating when my headlights shining on her. She's my country girl. I couldn't tell you what she's doing with me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She's a little bit country. Yeah, she's my country girl. She can let her hair down, but got her feet on the ground. I can't get enough of her. She can drive me so wild, just with that sweet smile, and there's nobody else for me. My heart starts racing every time I'm looking at her. She's my country girl.
I didn't realize how many Mrs. Meyer's bottles that I had. I had like 4 or 5 of them. So I definitely condensed them down. And I had to laugh at how many Lysol products that I have. Me and my ex during COVID, we found a bunch of products and stocked up on them, and these are what's left over. I think I left him a few at the house when I left, but it just cracks me up of how much I have. So I'm good for a while on the Lysol spray and the wipes.
I couldn't tell you what she's doing to me. She's so damn out of my league. She's a little bit crazy on the weekends, dancing in her red dress, and I love the way she looks in my eyes. And I'm feeling like midnight's getting closer, and I just wanna hold her in my arms till the sun comes up. She's a little bit country.
Okay, here is how it turned out. It's a lot better than it was. I have a lot of cleaning products, yes, because I like to clean. The other house, I had the laundry room where I could store some things as well as under the sink. So now I'm taking everything that was in those two locations and putting under here. It's not the best organizational process since I have a lot and very little storage, but it's a lot better, and now I can see where everything is at. So just remember, not everything has to be as what it is on the internet, because this is real life. Now, just like under the sink and all of the drawers in the kitchen, I kind of just threw everything everywhere, and my family helped me throw everything everywhere, kind of where we thought it would go. And I've pretty much gotten used to where it all is, but I wanted to get it a little more organized. And then there are some areas that some things are in that doesn't make any sense, so I'm going to kind of condense them together. But working on this drawer with all of my everyday towels, I wanted to get this organized because everything was just kind of shoved in there. And like I said, with these drawers, they're pretty deep, so they fit a lot of stuff, which is really nice. So I have a lot of room. They're not wide, they're just deep, and I have a lot of room that goes way far back with those. So with like knives and sharp things, like I put them in the very back. That way, if my nephew gets in there, he won't cut himself. So it's really nice to have that kind of drawer that's longer instead of wider.
Wishing for the kind of love you see in magazines. The illusion falls and nothing's what it seems to be. The part left is hurting deep inside of me. Heard a whisper, someone saw you at the bar. Was it the same night you had trouble with your car? What's been broken? This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind. Walking down the street, the rain is pouring down, but my feet are walking to a different sound. Taste of love, come back, I'm finally free. The mirror, I can see a different me. I'll leave it all behind. I wasted too much time, I've been blind. 'Cause there's no fixing what's been broken. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind. Love is gone, and there's no road leading us back home. This ain't the first time, but it's the last time. At the bottom of the barrel, there's no love to be found. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind.
This side was kind of a mishmash of stuff, and I wanted to make it a little more where things like actually went together versus I had some things over here, I had some things over there. I wanted to keep everything that goes together. I don't have as much kitchen stuff as people may think. I know in my moving videos where I was packing things up, people were giving me a hard time about how much stuff I have, and I don't even have enough stuff to fill this kitchen. So I'm not sure what people were thinking or saying, but they just judge things by boxes, and I don't know. But anyway, I barely filled this side up, as you'll see at the in the end. But you know, it is what it is when you're on YouTube. People always judge you no matter what you do or what you say. So it comes with the territory.
I'll leave it all behind. I wasted too much time. I've been blind. 'Cause there's no fixing what's been broken. This ain't the first time I'll be drinking you off my mind.
I needed to do a quick clean on my fridge as well because there was just some expired foods and a lot of things that were taking up a lot of the space. And I do have a dog sitter that's coming to stay, and I don't want her to live in my hot mess, so I'm gonna go ahead and get it cleaned up for her. And I had somewhere to be later today, so I had limited time to clean this. And I just want to let you know, like, even if you have limited time to clean stuff, just do it. It doesn't take very long. You don't have to give it a deep clean. Just a nice light clean will do. I am using an antibacterial spray in the drawers and the refrigerator. So basically I'm just taking everything out, giving it a nice wipe down, and then putting it back in, and it is night and day the difference. This kind of fridge is different than my last fridge that I had. The last one I had, the refrigerator part was on the top and the freezer was on the bottom. So I'm kind of trying and starting to get used to this refrigerator, but I'm just not sure how I want to organize it. But I do know that this very bottom shelf I wanted for all of the drinks. So my niece and nephew keep some soda. They want me to keep some soda for them in the fridge. So my niece's Sprite and my nephew's Coke. I don't drink soda. I tried my niece's Sprite a few weeks ago, and it was the sweetest thing I've ever had. It was so disgusting to me. Sorry to all you Sprite lovers. But if I'm going to drink soda, I like root beer personally. So I do have root beer if you watched my pantry clean out, but it's in the pantry. I barely drink it. I think I took one out and I've had it for months. So I'm just not a soda drinker. But Yeah, and I want to keep some cold waters in the fridge as well. Now, I don't necessarily like super cold waters. I prefer room temperature water, but when I have people over, they like to drink cold water, so I want to make sure that I have some cold water for guests. And then I need to clean out the door of the fridge. The amount of condiments I have, and some were expired, it was just getting out of hand. And when I was cleaning out this top cabinet or top shelf, I realized that some chives I had bought clearly during the summertime fell down, and I didn't even realize it, and they are all over the place, and they were the texture of straw. They were so gone. It was so funny. I don't know how that happened, but it happened. Some days I'm in it, and some days I'm completely out of it, just riding the emotions of life, but you just have to laugh. So it's fine, just getting it cleaned up and then moving on. Okay, the fridge looks so much better. I decided I want to put all the drinks down here. So I did my niece's Sprite, my nephew's Coke, and then my waters. I did the cheeses there. Their little snacks there. I have to buy them more, but that's going to be for them. Eggs, water, creamers and milks, and then whatnots. And here I have always been known as the condiment queen. I love condiments. I'm trying to, you know, not have as many, but I think I'm doing a good job because I could fill this whole thing up and the whole top shelf up if I wanted to. So here's all my condiments and a nice brewski for whoever wants one when they come over. I have one. And then I have my cat's food, and then my boys' chicken. I need to make them more, and then the butter, and I think it looks so much better. These I just cleaned out not too long ago, so they're completely fine. But yeah, I didn't have very much time to do this, and it's just about getting it done, and I'm happy. And then here I have, these drawers go so deep, but here I have like my wine openers, wine stoppers, clips for chip bags and whatnot, my lighters, matches. Down here I just decided to make this more of like my baking drawer. This is your good old-fashioned junk drawer, and then down here is just some leftover of these, and then these baggie holders that we really don't need anymore because the bags now can stand up on their own. And then right here I wanted it to be everything that I grabbed for mostly, so this is all of my cooking utensils. Here is my remote controls for my battery operated lights. Here's everything that I don't really grab for, but it's here if I need it. And my towels, pot holders, and then down there is my dog stuff. Sorry if it looks so dirty. This floor looks dirty, but it's not really. It looks, I don't know what happened here, but when I mop and it dries, it looks like this. So I need to, if you've been watching my videos, then you'll know that I need to put a clear coat over this, and hopefully that'll take care of that. But they're so porous, they absorb everything and then they stain. But over here, this stuff is not mine. It was here when I moved in, so I need to get rid of it. And then some of this stuff is gonna go in the pantry closet. And then my waters I'm gonna make room for in the pantry. So this is what I have left over, so not too much.